Elena's claims were backed by a staggering array of evidence. Signed NDAs from 2018, medical records from a covert Oregon clinic, bank transfers, totaling $2.8 million, and a gut-wrenching video of her holding newborn Archie #timestamped May 6, 2019 in a Stark hospital room. She alleged Meghan never carried either child, despite the global fascination with her radiant baby bumps and heartfelt interviews about #herhood. The iconic pregnancy photos, the meticulously staged public appearances, the Oprah interview where Meghan spoke tearfully of her maternal journey, all, according to Elena, were a carefully orchestrated lie to secure Archie and Lilibet's places in the royal line of succession. Royal protocol is rigid. Heirs must be born of the titled mother's body to hold illegitimate succession rights. If Meghan did not give birth, Archie and Lilibet's positions as 6th and #7th in line to the #Roan could be voided, stripping their titles and igniting a crisis of legitimacy. Social media erupted, with hashtags like #MefanFasad and #Roy #UlCoverUp trending #LobAlly. One ex-post, shared over 5 million times, screamed, "Meghan faked her pregnancies, betraying the Queen." #Crown's shocking deception. Another user fumed, "We paid £32 million for a wedding built on a sham." The spark that ignited this firestorm came from Lady Beatrice Harrow, cousin to the late Queen Elizabeth II, whose leaked revelations sent shockwaves through the royal establishment. In a bombshell interview with Royal Sentinel, Beatrice disclosed the Queen's private anguish. She had long suspected Meghan's pregnancies were a charade, staged to cement her power within the monarchy. "It crushed her soul," Beatrice quoted the Queen. Meghan played the #mother, but it was all a performance. Queen's suspicions were fueled by glaring inconsistencies. Meghan's refusal to pose for traditional hospital photos after Archie's birth, the cryptic announcement of Lilibet's delivery in California, and whispers from palace staff about Meghan's oddly shifting baby bumps. A leaked email, allegedly from a royal aide, surfaced on X, describing a 2018 confrontation where Meghan snapped, "My pregnancy is private, not the Crown's business." The email went viral, with users posting, "She was hiding the truth from the beginning." #MeghanFasad. A grainy 2016 photo, shared by @TinselRevealer, showed #Meghan at an Amalfi Coast yacht party, laughing with a man resembling Prince Victor, a disgraced royal with ties to shadowy elites. "This was no romance," the caption read. "It was a calculated climb." Elena's story was dynamite that detonated the scandal. She #claimed she was recruited in late 2018 through a clandestine intermediary linked to an Oregon fertility clinic known for handling high-profile surrogacies. The deal was stark: carry the children, provide the eggs, and vanish into obscure #itty. In return, she was promised $3.5 million and lifelong anonymity. "I thought I was helping a loving couple," Elena told at Truth From Within, an anonymous X account amplifying her story. "I didn't know I was part of a royal conspiracy." After Archie's birth on May 6, 2019, in an Oregon clinic, not London's Portland Hospital as announced, communication with the Sussex team stopped. Payments were frozen, and her identity was erased from all records. Lilibet's birth on June 4, 2021, followed the same pattern. Elena alleged her name was deliberately omitted from birth certificates, replaced with Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex, to dodge legal scrutiny. "They didn't just silence me," she said. "They annihilated me." Her evidence was chilling: a 2018 NDA signed by a Sussex aide, hospital wristbands, and a video of her cradling Archie, her face etched with exhaustion and betrayal. The video, shared by @Palace Truth-Teller, went viral, with users posting, "This is the proof we needed." #Royal Cover-Up. The palace was a war zone. Prince William, the #scribed as incensed and heartbroken, was leading a covert campaign to strip Harry and Meghan of their Sussex titles, with King Charles's quiet approval. Insiders revealed that secret meetings with constitutional lawyers, parliamentary allies, and MI5 operatives were underway to draft an Act of Parliament, a rare, devastating move to nullify the titles and remove Archie and Lilibet from the succession line. The crown is built on truth, a palace source told Majesty Insider. This deception is a dagger to its heart. The precedent was stark. Queen Margrethe of Denmark had stripped titles to safeguard her monarchy, and William was ready to wield the same axe. If you fake a lineage, an advisor was overheard saying, you forfeit the crow #WN's Hanor. Social media was ablaze, with #crowns shocking deception trending alongside posts like, Meghan staged her pregnancies, and Harry played along. #Sussex betrayal. The public's fury was palpable, fueled by the £32 million taxpayer #your funded wedding now seen as a fraud. We paid for a lie, one ex-post roared, liked millions of times. The deception's roots were sinister. A leaked text message, allegedly from Meghan's PR chief, surfaced on X, ordering media outlets to bury all pre-2019 fertility stories at all costs. The message was deleted, but screenshots spread, fueling cries of a cover-up. They're erasing the truth, one user posted. What else is Meghan hiding? Meghan facade. Old footage of Meghan's pregnancies was dissected, with videos showing her baby bump shifting unnaturally, once dismissed as fabric tricks, now cited as evidence for prosthetic. A former Soho House bartender, posting as at Club Secret, claimed in 2018, Meghan was at a private dinner with fertility brokers, not royals. She was orchestrating a royal heist. Another bombshell cameo from at Royal exposed, sharing a 2019 guest list from an Oregon clinic's elite event, listing M. Markle alongside surrogacy kingpins. She was never pregnant, one user posted. It was a performance for the throne. Harry's complicity was devastating. Insiders claimed he knew about the surrogacy, posing for #our photos with Meghan's fake bump, and gushing about fatherhood while aware of the truth. He wasn't protecting his fam #Illy, a source told Royal Sentinel. He was selling a lie. His memoir, Spare, sidestep #de-surrogacy rumors, focusing on palace feuds, but his silence now screamed guilt. Friends described him as broken, retreating from public life, plagued by paranoia as Elena's claims gained traction. His unraveling, one confidant told The Times. The truth is crushing him. Meghan, meanwhile, had gone dark, and #O posts, no appearances, no statements. Her absence, once a PR weapon, was now seen as an admission. She's hiding, one ex-post read, the lie is collapsing. #royal cover-up. The fallout was cataclysmic. If Elena's claims were proven, the monarchy faced a constitutional apocalypse. Royal lineage laws require re-heirs to be born of the mother's body, and undisclosed surrogacy could disqualify Archie and Lilibet, nullifying their titles and succession rights. Legal experts pointed to a cheese birth certificate, altered to list Meghan as Duchess of Sussex, as a deliberate cover-up to erase Elena's role. It wasn't #illistic, a scholar told BBC. It was a legal maneuver. Palace law wires were in crisis mode, bracing for a court battle, or expose that could validate Elena's evidence. This isn't just scandal, a constitutional expert told The Guardian. It's a threat to the monarchy's existence. Additionalists branded it treason, accusing Meghan and Harry of defrauding he crown for profit. They built a $150 million empire on a lie, one ex-post declared. The Queen deserved better. The Sussexes' allies were crumbling. James H. Holt, their former PR chief, was spotted endorsing pro-royal content on LinkedIn, a betrayal that stunned OB servers. His turning on them, a source claimed. He knows the real story. Jason North, who exposed Meghan's alleged bullying, was now William's right-hand man, fueling rumors of a palace orchestrated takedown. Hollywood #S pulling back, Producers, agents, and activists who once championed the Sussexes were going silent, fearing legal fallout. Who else was complicit? One ex-user posted. Elena, backed by a high-powered legal team, was preparing to release her full dossier, contracts, emails, bank records, and a second video of her with new #born Lilibet. #I wanted respect, she told at truthfrom within. They erased me, so I'm exposing their lie. Her story wasn't just Obu #T surrogacy, it was about power, betrayal, and a #monarchy fighting to protect its truth. As the world #whitehead her proof, the Sussex fairy tale was disintegrating, and the crown was